Hello, listeners. First, I want to welcome you to the Primera Luz Workshop podcast. My name is Oscar, and this is my first podcast. I am broadcasting for the first time. I created this to challenge myself in a few ways: in teaching, in explaining, in writing and producing something, taking my thoughts and transmuting them into a very focused and curated energy. Also, out of a necessity in my practice, to further my own learning. I believe that learning doesn't stop at just ourselves, but there's a new level of knowledge unlocked for yourself when trying to teach others. Today, we will be talking about the 7 archangels. These beings have a few different names. They are called angels, archangels, intelligences, and even spirits. The vocabulary is different in trying to classify and label them, which we can't really do, but the idea is all the same. Their essence is the same, regardless of what you call them. First, I will talk about how I understand these celestial beings and how they function. Then I will go through all 7 of them in detail, like what days and planets they are attributed to, their influences, etc. I like to understand the archangels as intelligences, and this is because it removes the preconceived images and forms that our minds make when we hear the word angel. Intelligence is more ambiguous. I imagine this realm of time and space that we are in as a matrix of frequencies and vibrations. The angels are their own signature frequencies, and when tuned and aligned to their vibration, you will call forth their influences. The archangels are like the ruling processes that go on in the backgrounds of our computers, with different functions and tasks, ultimately weaving together the ones and zeros, and our reality. The 7 archangels are all attributed to a day of the week, and the days are named after planets in Latin-based languages. This is why they are called the Planetary Archangels. The gravity and relative positioning of the planets, or celestial bodies, to be more exact, have an unsuspecting effect on us. The moon, for example, is the closest of the bodies, and its effect on us is well known, not only pulling the tides of our oceans and water with nutrients up from the depths of the soil to the surface, which is why people look for the full moon when planting their crops, but the moon is also known to have an effect on our psyche. This is only one example, and the most familiar one, but it is the same with the other planets, just in varying aspects. So now I will go through all 7 of the archangels and their correspondences. First up is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is associated with Sunday. Its planet, or rather its celestial body that it's associated to, is the sun. Its color is gold, and its influences include protection, strength, courage, truth. And the element that it's associated to is fire. Next up is Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is associated with Monday. Its planet or celestial body is the moon. Its color is silver or white. And its influences include purity, rebirth, creativity, prophecy, and manifestation. The element that it's associated to is water. Next up, we have Archangel Samael. Archangel Samael is associated with Tuesday. Its planet is Mars. Its color is red. Its influences include willpower, courage, protection, physicality, and aggression. Its element is fire. Archangel Raphael is next, and Archangel Raphael is associated with Wednesday. Its planet is Mercury, its color is orange, and its influences include healing, knowledge, and communication. The element that it is associated with is air. Next up, we have Archangel Sachiel. Archangel Sachiel is associated with Thursday. Its planet is Jupiter. Its color is blue. Its influences include prosperity, wealth, good fortune, and generosity. It is associated with the element of air. Next up, we have Archangel Anael. Archangel Anael is associated with Friday. Its planet is Venus. Its color is green. Its influences include love, beauty, harmony, relationships, and luxury. It is associated with the element of earth. Next up, and last but not least, we have Archangel Cassiel. Archangel Cassiel is associated with Saturday. Its planet is Saturn. Its color is black or dark brown. And its influences include overcoming limitations, wisdom, time, and patience. And the element that it's associated with is earth. Now, those are the basic and fundamental characteristics of the archangels, but they have many more, like specific incenses, other influences, and there's also different ways to pronounce their names. But for this podcast episode, I want to keep it simple. Maybe in the future I can talk about them, but this information is available online, and there are some great books that I will list later on in this podcast. So, how do you get in tune with the archangels? It's easy, and all you need is something that generally we already have, and that is your voice. It can be as simple as speaking their name out loud, vibrating their name into existence. Feel the vibration of your voice move throughout your body and emanate out and around you. And if you want to kick it up a notch, you can get a candle with the color associated with that archangel and light it as you vibrate their names. It can be kept as basic as that, but if you want to make your signals stronger, all you have to do is stack or combine their correspondences when you're trying to call them forth. And the more you include, the stronger your calling will be. One essential tip that I must give is timing. Like I mentioned before, the archangels are associated with specific days. And I will also tell you that within the days, the archangels rule within different hours as well. These hours change from day to day, throughout the year, and also depending on your location. But don't worry, because you can find the planetary hours online by using a planetary hour calculator. I'm going to recommend an app on the iPhone, which I love. I haven't checked, though, whether it's available for other mobile devices, but it probably is. And the app is called Planetaro. It's one word, and it's spelled Planetaro. Planetaro. It's easy to use, it has a great interface, and it will give you a widget on your home screen and lock screen, which will display the current planetary hour. I'm not sponsored, I just love this app. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't work with the angels outside of their days and hours, but it does mean that you will have a stronger resonance and more success with that angel at their specific day and time. I also want to offer another tool that I put together so it's available online for the convenience of those who look for it, and that is the lamens for all 7 archangels, the individual lamens. And I will have a link to it somewhere. But a lamen is a symbol, kind of like a crest, that represents a certain intelligence or spirit. It can be worn and used to align oneself further with the intelligence mentioned within the lamen. These lamens are equipped with the archangel sigils, their Hebrew names, and they are encapsulated within the divine names of God that circle around the border. These designs are not mine and are based on Frater Ashton Chassan's book, Gateways Through Stone and Circle, which I highly recommend if you want to learn more about the archangels. But I have put them together and made them available and convenient for those who are looking for it. So if you are interested, they are available for download on my Etsy shop, which is called Primera Luz workshop. It is a digital product, which means it is a file for you to download and keep. I offer a transparent background version with it for ease of customization. Print it, trace it, hang it up on your wall, set it as your wallpaper, or you can create things from it. One more great resource for simple work with the Planetary Angels is Rufus Opus's 7 Spheres. Alright, so I'm going to conclude this talk about the 7 Archangels here, and I want to say thank you for listening, and please follow if you enjoyed, and also please check out my Etsy shop, Primera Luz Workshop, which right now only has the digital lamins and a digital table of practice, but I will soon have planetary colored candles made with beeswax, and there will be more handmade and metaphysical tools coming. Thanks again.